is
Bright enough to fool you.
very interesting. Very
So, you like flying?
no,
Of course,
okay.
I'm more comfortable on the ground where I can see. Well, I don't see the way you do. I feel the vibrations in the ground with my feet, but the sand is so loose and shifty, it makes everything look fuzzy. Not that there's anything wrong with fuzzy.
That must be rather difficult for her to see. Interesting.
Hey, look at these weird lion turtle things.
I've seen weirder.
Hey, did you know in a past life you were left-handed? I always knew I was special.
Oh, come on, dude. That's...
The darkest day in Fire Nation history. It's got a date at the top, but it doesn't say anything else.
Oh boy.
Sokka, where are you going?
I want to know what happened to the Fire Nation on their darkest day. This could be promising.
Oh, that's...
Information on the Fire Nation should be right up here.
Firebenders. They destroyed everything having to do with the Fire Nation.
That's so unfair! Just when I think I'm one step ahead of the Fire Nation, it turns out they beat us here a long time ago. I need to know what happened on the darkest day. Hello, little weird fox guy. Seems it's trying to assist you. Sure. I guess I'll follow you.
I have quite a few things I now I actually want to talk about, so let me just write those down. What is that? What the heck is that? Also, that fox is incredibly clever, and that is quite fancy. That looks
This room is a true
cool.
marvel, a mechanical wonder. It's a planetarium that shows the heavens moving. This is beautiful, but how is it helpful?
Maybe these dials represent dates and times. Sokka, try entering that date from the parchment you took.
Shh, Katara! Not in front of the fox, he's with the owl.
Interesting. Are they gonna get like a vision? Hologram projection?
Wow, I gotta hand it to you, Sokka. You picked the best mini vacation, for sure. Hey, wait, what happened to the sun? Great, you must have broken it.
It's not broken. The sun is behind the moon. It's a solar eclipse. It's literally the darkest day in Fire Nation history. Now I get it. Something awful happened on that day. I don't know what, but I do know why. Firebenders lose their bending during a solar eclipse. Sorry.
That makes sense. I mean,
Indeed.
think of what the lunar eclipse at the North Pole did to the waterbenders. This is huge.
Fine. You earned it. We've got to get this information to the Earth King at Ba Sing Se. We'll wait for the next eclipse, then we'll invade the Fire Nation when they're totally helpless. The Fire Lord is going down!
Mortals are so predictable, and such terrible liars.
Well, that was actually rather obvious that they would be lying, but you're a rather
You
trusting
betrayed
spirit.
my trust. From the beginning, you intended to
Interesting.
misuse this knowledge for evil purposes.
You don't understand! If anyone's evil, it's the Fire Nation. You saw what they did to your library. They're destructive and dangerous. We need this information.
You think you're the first person to believe their war was justified? Countless others before you have come here, seeking weapons or weaknesses or battle strategies.
We had no choice.
I'm actually going to give here a little interesting quote that I have like picked up from God damn, I can't remember the name of the writer, but it's the fact that in war, both sides justify their actions by declaring it is good. The attacking nation declares that it is coming to spread good and rid the evil rulers of the nation, and the defenders justify their action by God, I'm just butchering this quote. The defenders justify their aggression by saying that they are protecting the nation from the evil attackers. So each side believes that they are doing good, while in the meantime both are just doing evil because they're in a war, and war, there's nothing good about war. Both sides lose. So that's very interesting. I don't know. I'm gonna like give here a quick little thing about the, the fact of absolute pacifism is actually very interesting. And I very much like to support that idea, like on the basic principle that you can, by punishing a murderer with murder, you are not stopping the murdering, but you are indeed doubling it. So that's actually very interesting. And that's actually a little side theme they have, like, actually brought up here quite often, like that there are no one side to the war, and there is no blatant evil in the war. And that's actually one of my favorite things about the show, that they portray everyone as having both good and bad in them. I'm sorry, let's just continue.
We're just desperate to protect the people we love.
And now, I am going to protect what I love.
Mind wipe?
What are you doing?
I'm taking my knowledge back.
Oh.
No one will ever abuse it again.
He's sinking the building. We've got to get out of here.
I'm afraid I can't allow that. You already know too much.
That's unfortunate. That's rather strange. Well, not strange behavior for Spirit, it's understandable, but rather douchey, I'd say.
I told you, I don't want to snuggle.
Don't want to snuggle.
Library sinking! Library sinking!
Well, now. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, well, that's... I'm just gonna... I have already paused the video enough times.
Great knowledge, Spirit! I beg you, do not destroy your vast collection of priceless tomes!
That is a cool vacuum power. Ow! That's mean.
Gotta get back to the surface! Sokka, let's go!
But we still don't know when the next eclipse is gonna happen.
Don't be stupid, we'll find out later!
No, we won't. If we leave this place, we'll never get the information. And come with me to the planetarium. I need cover. Katara, take Momo and get out of here. Go!
Hurry, Sokka!
Oh, boy. That's interesting. But this is just blatantly abusing the knowledge, so... Also, that's a pretty badass moment for Toph.
What is it now?
Okay. This is freaking Mad Max over here.
Who is there? Why are we doing this?
Because if this calendar can tell us about eclipses in the past, then maybe it can project when the next one will be.
You can't possibly check every single date.
I don't have to. We just need to check every day before Sozin's comet arrives. Because after that, well, try not to think about that.
Interesting. That's an adequate plan, I have to say, but I bet the Fire Lord is just going to destroy the moon. Like, just blatantly destroy it by firing a huge blast at it. I bet.
That's it! The solar eclipse! It's just a few months away. Got it. Now let's get to bossing Say.
Of course, of course. I don't know. I'm still pretty certain that they cannot actually use that very effectively, and they are just going to get freaking... The moon is going to be destroyed. That's interesting.
Don't make me put this down!
Gosh.
No! Stop sinking! No! I'm sorry, Appa.
Right spirit of knowledge. Please do not kill. I think
At
they
least
can.
I'll have one specimen to add to my collection.
That's a very interesting creature, I must say.
Your waterbending won't do you much good here. I've studied northern water style, southern water style, even foggy swamp style.
Oh, that is cool.
That's called soccer style. Learn it.
No, that wasn't as cool as you hoped, but...
Wait! Professor, let's go!
I'm not leaving. I can't. I've spent too long trying to find this place. There's not another collection of knowledge like this on Earth. I could spend an eternity in here.
Just go!
That's a Logia field, so... Logiophile. I don't know. That is an interesting professor. Tough is just there he is. That's
We
awesome.
got it! There's a solar eclipse coming. The Fire Nation's in trouble now.
Where's Appa?
Alrighty.